Plaisance.
Red Senior.
Florida,
We're just zooming right along. Make sure you stop by the Brahman Journal
Adams,
booth
Secretary
for some
from Texas.
hospitality after the show
Todd
is
Eggers,
over.
Treasurer from Louisiana. Ashland
This is
Surgeons,
the Red
reporter
Senior
from
Division
Texas. Kelsey
class.
Spencer,
This is the very
director
first
from
class in the
Louisiana.
Red Senior
All the
Division.
following are directors: Kelsey Spencer out of Louisiana, Asa Lee from Mississippi, Ashley Pugh from Louisiana, Kelsey Midkiff from Texas, Mason Hammonds from Oklahoma, Wesley Janik from Texas, Abigail Case out of Mississippi, Jewel Thompson, Alabama, Megan Roberts from Florida, and Savannah Wade from Florida. Your ex officio out of Texas is Alyssa Doucet. Our queens in her court are following. Your queen is Grace Ritter, your TJBA queen. Callie Welty is your AJBA queen. Lily Voigt is your AJBA princess. And Madison Jenkins is the TJBA princess. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank our junior members for helping us put on a great show today. Please give them a big round of applause.
Okay guys, we're Red Senior Division classes. This is our first class of the Red Senior. And we are here with the Judge Pasquale Swanner, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So Pasquale Swanner is the judge. We are at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and we just have to say thank you to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for allowing us to be in the arena. We have 4 females left standing. He is pulling some and leaving his ones that he wants to look at for the last. These are going to be our class winners. So we have first, second, and third, not necessarily in this order here. Thank you, Emiliato, for watching. I'm not sure I'm getting all of the comments, guys, on my feed, so I can't necessarily answer everything people are saying, because I'm noticing after the fact that there's some comments. So if I miss a shout out to you, I apologize. Doing the best that I can. So it looks like we're going to keep them
in this class,
sitting
the red
just like
females,
this.
the heifer partner use the class also is a female. You have to appreciate that overall volume
Jorge
she
Pardo,
has.
glad to
She's a
see
female
ya.
that's really deep-hearted when you look at her. She's got
Elmer
some boldness
Multiply.
of rib about her, and I appreciate that about her when you look at her. She's really up-headed. She's got a lot of style and muscle in her when you look at her, and I appreciate when you see she comes out and the volume and capacity she has. The heifer in second, when you look at her, is getting more tubular in her top design. Doesn't quite have the overall boldness of the heifer that's winning the class today. She's strong in that top when you look at her, and when you see that about her, you can tell when you look at her from the side view. The heifer that comes in next, really a big rugged female. When we sit there and look at her, she's got some dimension across that top, but today she just doesn't balance out as well as the females above her. The heifer that comes up next in the lineup is a female I do like. I just like to extend her neck out a bit more. When I look at her today, she's a female that gets a little more, I think, composite when we look at her on her length and on her side. The next heifer we have in the lineup is a heifer, another heifer that's a little more cylinder in her top and behind. She's strong in that top. A good quality set of females from top to bottom. Congratulations to those exhibitors.
Thank you, Mr. Swanner. Your results in Class 20 are as follows. First goes to entry 1442.
Okay,
CBR Maxi 660 over 7.
Our first place winner was the Miss CBR Maxi 660 over 7. That's going to be the Mr. WCC Maximus Rojo daughter out of Miss CBR 544 over 3. And again, that was Collins Brahman Ranch. That was Collins Parker showing. And in second place was CT Miss Madam Gypsy. That's a CT Mr. Jude Rhino daughter out of CT Madam Bordeaux. That is owned by Paradise Islands and shown with Dakota on the stick. So glad you guys are watching us.
Sixth with entry 1692. Name is Brahman Ranch exhibiting on
We are in our second class of the senior division, and we just want to say a shout out to Red Rhino. Red Rhino was the sire of the reserve champion in that junior division. So Red Rhino was a sire of the reserve champion in the junior division. Make sure that you ask them about their special semen packages. And I believe they have a Houston special going on sale right now. And you can find out more through Genesis Farms or SouthernHillsCattle.com on those websites. They also have an ad in the Brahman Journal magazine in this March edition. And then, of course, you know, we are looking at Broken Triangle. Broken Triangle has red and gray cattle, pedigree and performance, registered red and gray. Some people think they're just red, but they're not. They're red and gray. And they have Brahman influenced F1 cattle. And that's Milton Kranza, our good friend Milton Kranza, who is a board member of the ABBA. So see if you see him here at Houston, you can stop and visit with him. And of course, let's not forget to be supportive of the National F1 and Texas Brahman Association Brahman Female Sale. That'll happen March 21st in Caldwell, Texas at 1 p.m. It's Broken Triangle Cattle Company is the cattle marketing, is the marketing division. And let's go back to the arena floor for our red senior classes. This is our red senior division classes. Hey, Scotty Bressel, and hey, glad you guys are enjoying the feed. Again, we've got to thank Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for just a tremendous job. They really are very exhibitor friendly. They've been very kind to allow me to be in the arena. It's been a tremendous day. It makes my job so much easier. I have Mandy here with me, who does all things Brahman Journal ads. She's just tremendous. She's my right hand there at the Brahman Journal. We have our booth here too, guys. Don't forget, you can go and find out about the online magazines. You can find out how to subscribe to the online magazine. You can actually see every single edition of the magazine online if you get that VIP membership. We also have our best cattle sales. We have a test sale that's going on right now. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for letting us know you're enjoying it. We agree. We think it is a great show. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is just tremendous. They have just tremendous cattle. It's you know, our favorite show of the year here in the United States. We really enjoy it. All the international people that come and visit, it's just great. Again, Pasquale Swanner is our judge. We were saying that quite a bit at the beginning. Didn't say it so much. So those of you who are jumping in late might not realize, but Pasquale Swanner has been at every single Houston show since the very beginning. I think he came here as a baby. So as old as he is, he's been to that many Houston Livestock Show and Rodeos. I don't know when his birthday was, but I think he said something about being there early in, like when he was 6 months old. We want to say a shout out to our new EVP. He's been here a couple months, done a tremendous job. Our executive vice president is Dr. Joe Mass. Dr. Joe Mass has done just a tremendous job. We also have new executive committee. Our new president, we vote on that here at Houston. Our new president is Dr. Craig Fontenot. Our vice president is Michael England. Our secretary treasurer, I believe, is actually going to be Pasquale Swanner. So it looks like he has made a decision. It looks like La Munega.
And now send the red Brahman heifers in this top here when we get to analyze them. The heifer that wins the class I just like. She's got a lot of length of body about her. I like the overall breed character possesses. I like her hump placement. I like the overall style that she has. She's a female with some substance of bone about her. And just a female, I think when we look at her, some good breeding pieces we can utilize in any herd that we use her in. Become the heifer in second. She's a different type. She's a little more rounded in her hip than the heifer in first place when we look at her as far as the type of female she is. But I think when we look at her, you do appreciate what she brings to you as far as a standard of excellence, as far as breed character she has. And she has another good hump placement. She just gets another little heavier in her overall brisket area when we compare to the other heifers. The heifer that comes up next is just really a heifer with a lot of capacity and volume. We look at her more of a brood count type when we look at her today. But a female, you just like to extend her out just a bit more. She's getting a little bit heavier condition when we look at her in that brisket. The next female that comes to us is a neat female. She's a long-bodied heifer, a female you just like to see her have more substance of bone, I think, and drop her down in that those reels when you look at her. She just gets a little more narrow in her dimension and type. Same, having said that for the next heifer, she gets a little more narrow.
Thank you so much for saying you're doing a good job of covering the show.
More of this female to compete higher in this class.
Okay, guys, we have our class winner of class 21.
Thank you
The
very
red
much.
females
And here are your
is
results.
LMC Ellen Pole
First goes
Crystal.
entry
She is a Mr.
1565.
CT Rojo
Female
Rhino
LMC
daughter
Ellen Pole
out
Crystal,
of Miss Triple C.
16607.
And she is shown
American
for
Cattle
Lama
Company
Naked Cattle
exhibitor,
Company.
class
And that is
Cecilia
Cecilia Guerra's
in Texas.
entry.
Second goes to entry 1632.
And then our second place is Moreno Miss Lady Reba Ann, and she is a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter out of Moreno Miss Lady Reba. And again, that is Moreno Ranch's showing. Hey Chad, thanks for watching us. And Kathy for watching from Louisiana. We have a lot of our good friends from Louisiana here, and they are a lot of
Chester,
fun.
Texas, fifth went to entry 1399. Riley Bowman, exhibiting owned by Isaac Goulon of Erath, Louisiana. Sixth went to entry 1767. St. Helena Rancher, owner and exhibitor out of Madisonville. Seventh went to entry 1412. Carrier Cattle Company, owner and exhibitor out of Church Point, Louisiana. And eighth went to entry 1537. Caleb Humbler, owner and exhibitor from Boone, Texas. Now moving in class 22, these are age summer heifers. 1st of May 2017 to the 31st of August. This is class 22.
Okay, we still have class 22 and class 23. So we're on our next to last, if I'm saying it right. Nope, yes I am. We're on our next to last red senior class. So we have Jeremy Lowen there for 4L walking along. We have Mauricio Rodriguez Cattle Services, Stuart Watkins Cattle Company. We have Bethlehem Bishop, IS Ranch. And some more cattle just moving along here. Hey Francisco, glad you are watching. I'm not sure if Anton's still watching from South Africa. It's getting really late there. Of course, it's really early in Australia, so our Aussie friends are watching us with their coffee. I'm glad to know that it is raining in Queensland. That is good to know.
a nice class of cow calf pairs and
It looks
heavy
like
bred
Stuart
heifers that we have in this class.
Watkins
We're going to
Cattle
start the
Company
class off with
has
cow calf pair you
taken the
really
top
have to
of the class.
appreciate. She's a female.
Hola,
come out
Tino,
here.
¿cómo
She's a big
estás?
green female.
¿Dónde
She's
está?
got some balance to her. She's got some length of neck about her when you look at her. She's a female I do appreciate.
Villahermosa or
what she brings to us
Merida?
overall style and balance, and yet still has the muscle that you want in that lower hind quarter and the width and dimension that help. The heifer that comes to us in second, the dark red heifer, you can tell she's heavy red. She's a female with some balance. I don't think she has the overall stretch and length of the heifer in front, but I like her color. I like what she brings to you as far as all-in-one package. She's a big soggy cow when you look at her. The cow calf pair comes up next. She's a moderate type cow. I do appreciate what she brings to us in that moderation type. She's a female with a beautiful udder on her with teats, and any of you that sucked any calves in the chute would appreciate that kind of udder on the cow, because sometimes today we get more emphasis on donors instead of looking at reproduction and teats, and that's a beautiful udder on the cow. You have to appreciate what she brings to you. Then we come to another female that gets the heifer that's in second, and she just doesn't have the overall length of the heifer in second place. She gets up underneath herself some, taking nothing away from the cow. A good cow in her own right, but we see what she brings to us for all the muscle that she does have. The next cow that comes to us is a long body, big bone cow. She's a female. You kind of question how much she's giving as far as milk when you see the calf and the udder that she has on her. The big cow that comes on the end, I think she's a massive cow. She's got a massive front end. I'd like to see her heavier gestation to compete any higher in the class today.
Okay, we have our first place winner was Miss WCC Grace, 272 over 7. This is a Mr. WCC Maximus daughter out of HK Miss X-Ray 820, and of course this is a Stuart Watkins entry owned by, well, I'm sorry, I take that back. Stuart Watkins is exhibiting, the owner is Peyton Herzog. And in second we have Lady L. Kizzy Rojo, and that is a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun, and it is out of Lady H. Chanel Rojo, who is a Red Rhino daughter, just mentioning, and that female is owned by Cesar Javier Castro and is shown by Rodriguez Cattle Company. Jeremy Lowen was on the stick, and he was the breeder, so congratulations. Charlie Philp, glad you're watching. I haven't seen you here, Charlie, but I have seen your family. Alrighty, our last class of senior. Our last class of red senior females here. Mark Tesh, glad you are watching. So as long as Mark Tesh is watching, we're going to do just a little shout out here. So Mark, we're letting everybody know about the third annual, yep, that's going to be 3 years now, third annual Family Tradition Sale, 4T and Box R Caney Creek, April 3rd through 5th. That is on bestcattlesales.com. I know the Tesh family is here. I know Box R is here. I know the whole crew is here at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, so you can ask them about it. We'll be doing some video and getting ready to get those online. And again, bestcattlesales.com is powered by Brahman Journal. You can stop by our booth. We have some test auctions going on where you can kind of test it and see how it works. So make sure you stop by the Brahman Journal booth and learn a little bit more about that. We're going to go back into our red senior division classes. Okay, we are in our last class. This is our last red senior class. Last red senior class. Here we have Carrier Cattle Company. Carrier Cattle Company. We just got to tell them thank you because they did a tremendous job of helping us move magazines around. Have to say. And then of course they had Show Cow of the Year last year. They got that presentation in the arena earlier today. So congratulations and shout out to Carrier Cattle Company and thank them for moving 4,000 pounds of magazines. Yes, that's right, 4,000 pounds. I believe this is going to be their Chaparral entry. Yeah, I believe this is going to be Miss Chaparral 144. This is a JDH Astro Manso daughter that's standing right in front of us. She's been doing really, really well for Carrier Cattle Company. So we just look for her to have a tremendous closing season of her show career. And it looks like we have a Paradise Island entry. Paradise Island entry is going to be the CT Miss Noble Rhino. She's down there, a little further down the arena with Dakota. Our good friends over there at Paradise Island. We're going to be looking for one of their entries. We just love this female. She's just so photogenic. She's super pretty. We just think she's just great to look at. So Miss Stella Manso will be in the arena later today, I do believe. So look for her and cheer her on. Alrighty. We have Brandy Barnes and Tammy Watts are holding on to this very top group that are at the top of the arena. Terry Hancock, thanks you for watching. Hey Rick, how are you doing? Haven't seen Rick in a while. Glad he jumped in with us. Hey Rick, we just have to say thank you to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for giving us permission to be in the arena. They knew that some people had trouble with their visas and travel plans and everything else, so we are pretty excited that we are in the arena. And looky at the top of the class, it looks like we're going to have a entry of
a good set of cow calf pairs we have in this lineup from top to bottom. I think when we look at the cow calf pair that was the class, she's just really a refined female. When you look at her, she's very feminine to that front end. A beautiful udder on her when you look at her. It just puts it all in one package, and you see when you look at her. The cow that comes in next, really a big, ruddy kid cow, a female you like. She has a lot of good things to offer when you see her, but a female you just might want to change up and see more production as far as milk goes when we look at her today in this lineup in this set of cattle. Same thing goes for the next big cow. That's we'd like to see her a little darker red in color today. She's a big, massive cow. When we look at her, the calf head side, you just might want to see a little more breed character about it when we see them. The next cow that's coming around, a moderate type cow with a good bull calf inside. She's milking well for him. She just wants to get up underneath herself when we see her on the move today. The next cow that comes up to us, a big long body cow with a long hip in her. I think when we get to looking at her and analyze her, she doesn't quite have the width and dimension of natural muscle and thickness going down that loin that you like to see. But a powerful set of cattle from top to bottom. Congratulations to these exhibitors.
All right, that is the last of our red
Thank you
senior.
very much.
We're going to have in first place was KF Miss Sting. That's a BB Mr. Stingray daughter. Out of KF Miss Martin Success. That, of course, is Walter's Livestock Showing for K-Bar Farms. Our good friend Carolyn Falco, who is here right behind the arena in the yellow section for booth space. And go get a little Louisiana hospitality from over there. Then we had CT Miss Anna Rhino. That is going to be a Mr. V8 458 over 7 daughter out of CT Lady Rhino Ray 8 over 9. And that is a Circle T entry. So congratulations. We're going to go ahead, close down, and come back for the Grays. Okay, guys, we are live. Gray Senior classes. We are in the gray senior classes. We are excited to be here. We are back live. We did the red, now we're in the gray, and we've just been having a great time here. We want to thank, we've got Joe Mask standing right here, Dr. Joe Mask standing right here with us. He's just a tremendous EVP. We're super excited to have him on board. He's been our EVP for, less than 90 days, and we really have had a great time, and he's a wonderful man to work with. You need to stop by the ABBA booth and meet Dr. Mask. He will help you out if you have any issues, or if you just want to tell him what a great job he's doing and how much you love ABBA. So let's talk about ABBA. They have a sale coming up. Yes, they do. They have a sale coming up. So that sale is going to be the National F1 and Texas Brahman Association Brahman Female Sale. Let's go back to the live feed in the arena as we watch the senior females walk. Alrighty.
A good set of Brahman females in this class. When you look at them, that starts the class really a massive female.
Everything good?
She's got tons of a journal of each
No,
volume
no,
and
you need
capacity.
a
We look at
Banger
her.
bulletin.
A lot of great
I have
character
it
about
back
that
in the
female
booth
when you
for
see
you.
her. You like the dignification she brings to you. Just really a balance there throughout this lineup and completes the class out really well.
I'll be
The heifer
back
that
out
comes in
there
second is a
just a
really
minute.
refined, beautiful female when you see on profile, elongated, neck and neck and shoulder. I think when
Yes.
you compare to the other heifer, she's just giving up some overall depth and dimension of the heifer in front of her. The blue heifer that comes next, really a neat female. I think today when we see her, she just lacks some of the femininity of the heifer in front of her. Doesn't quite have the overall balance and style of the heifer in front of her, but a good female in her own right. The heifer that comes next to us, a smaller frame, a smaller version of the heifer in second. She doesn't quite have the overall muscle and thickness throughout, but really a clean front and neat individual. The heifer that comes to us next today gets more cuter, I think, and rounder out of that hip today. When you see her on the move, I just like to stretch her out and extend her out more today when we look at these other heifers. We come on down the line, there's some things we
All
like
right,
to change
guys.
up about the females,
Go ahead,
maybe
go
freeing up in their walk, give them some more balance.
All right, we are in the senior division class. We're going to find out who won this. This is in the senior division, and this is the very first class. The very first class was won by 1327. 1327 is going to be Miss J.H. Tagey, 58/7. And you know, I believe she is leading right now our show cow of the year for this year's season. And that is Kendall Shepard. And that is going to be a Mr. VA 458/7 daughter out of Miss Bella Manso 675/2. So that was our class winner, and she actually has been just smoking it. And she has won a lot of points last season. We have those current ABBA Show Cow Show Bull standings in our March edition, so make sure you look at it. It only has the points through the end of December because we're now in our spring show season. So we'll be getting you updated points really quickly because our new EVP rocks, and he will have those points being put in really quickly. Our second place was the LMC LF Cold Spirit 185/7, and she is a Mr. V8 274/7 daughter out of LMC Cold Passion 55/4, and of course shown for La Moneca, and that is Mia's cow. I remember getting photos of Mia's cow at the TJVA show when it was just a cow, and it was really cool. So I knew she was going to do good, and now she's here.
Goes to 764. FL Cattle Company, Exhibit 4, Holden Jefferson, the owner from Angleton, Texas. Your sixth place award went to 815 Decker Cattle, Hollis Decker, the owner of Angleton. Our seventh place to 1081.
Walk that way. No, let me see you. Wait, walk back there. I want to see. Well, we were trying to get Callie to stop and show us how pretty she is. Alrighty.
Abigail Kincaid, owner of Zinger from Lomita, Texas. And ninth in the class to 719. Carrier Cattle Company, Church Point, Louisiana. Congratulations to all the ribbon winners here in class 12.
Alrighty, we are in our second class of the Gray Senior Division. We have a little fun reunion going over here by our little station. We have Fabio and Dr. Joe visiting with each other. They judged together here in Houston a couple years ago when we had that three-man team. So Fabio Yaramil from Colombia, and he is here visiting. And Dr. Joe is walking by. Dr. Joe was just visiting with him, and that was really fun. So a lot happening here at Houston during our live feed. Whoops, little bump there. Alrighty. This is our second of 4 Gray Senior classes, and we'll do the division drives, and then we will go to Grand. So that'll be a lot of fun. dokie. From Honduras, Elmer, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Honduras during the Expeaker Rotativa. And gracias. So we will be at the Expeaker Rotativa in Honduras. Really looking forward to that. And that'll be happening in later this month.
Great females we have out in this lineup. We're going to start the class off with a heifer that's heavy in gestation, and she's got a beautiful udder development, and she's a female that's got the balance and the style to her. When you look at her and you like that, when you see her, this female, the heifer that comes in second, similar to her, she's just not as free and easy and clean off that front end as the heifer that's in first place, but a big, massive female. The heifer that comes in third, a big, powerful female. I think a female today, you like the substance of bone and the broodiness she has. I would just like to clean her up in that front end and have her not as massive as when you look at her compared to the heifers in first and second. You come to the next heifer that's coming around, a heifer with a lot of substance of bone about her. I think when you see her on the move, she kind of gets a hold behind that shoulder, behind that hump when you look at her. And female I do like when you see her on the side view. The next heifer that comes up in the lineup is a female with some substance bone. I just want to see more balance to her, drop her down and give her some overall capacity when we're seeing her in this lineup. The next female is a female you just want to stretch out from at the end of the day, give her some more power in this class.
All right, guys, that first place winner in that class was Miss V8 718 over 8. That's going to be a Mr. V8 191 daughter out of Miss V8 49 over 8. And that is going to be owned by Sloan Williams and shown by V8 Ranch. And our second place in that class was JDH Lady Gracie Manso 206 over 9. That is going to be a JDH Manafort de Manso daughter out of JDH Miss Yolanda Manso, showing for JD Hudgens Incorporated. Hey, Tino. Oh, Elmer, I'm so glad you'll be at the Expeaker Rotativa and that we will be able to visit there. Looking forward to it.
Completed here in the arena. First place honors went to 1275 V8 Ranch, their female, Miss V8 718 over 8, V8 Ranch, Bowman, Texas. Our second place went to 888, heifer from JD Hudgens Incorporated of Hungerford.
Big senior class here, big senior class here.
Grace Manso, 206 over 9.
We're going to go ahead while they're getting in the arena. We're going to talk about some of the people that helped us get here. This is going to be the third annual Southern Classic Sale. April 3rd is when the sale is. You talk to Philip Gilstrap, the number is up there. If you have any questions, you can message us and we'll get you some information. And that is going to be Saturday, April 4th. And then, of course, our good friends over at Double A Ranch. Double A Ranch is Danny Acevedo. He's going to have his online heifer sale April 20 through 21st on Cattle in Motion. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for some great heifers. These are some of the heifers that are selling in that Sweet Senorita sale. So that is Double A Ranch, our good friend Danny Acevedo and his family, and they are selling on Cattle in Motion. So you can find that all the information out there or on AABrahmins.com. And of course, our good friends 4N, that is Bill and Connie Nettles. They have some cattle for sale here in the barns. They're at the IS Ranch Fitting Service area, and that is 4N Ranch, our good friends Bill and Connie Nettles. They have some donor cows, they've got some bulls, they've got a tremendous battery of bulls. So make sure you check out 4N Ranch, okay? And we have one of the 4N Ranch females is selling at the 2020 Deep South sale, and that is towards the end of April, if I am correct. All right, back to the live feed so we can go back to our gray senior division classes. Charlie Phillip, glad you are watching. A lot of great cattle have gone through this arena today. We are on our third of 4 senior classes. Third of 4, we have one more senior class left. and then we will go to the red senior and then the gray senior division drives, and then we'll be doing the grand and reserve grand champion. So really been a great day. We'll have plenty of time to visit after the show is over if you're here in the barns, so make sure you stop by the Brahman Journal booth or stop by some of the people that have helped us be sponsors here and have this live feed. And again, can't say enough about thank you to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for allowing us to be in the arena. This has made a big difference for us, made it a lot easier for us to be able to have the entire show live for you guys. Really appreciate Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Another nice classic race that we have brought out to us, and we've got
Alrighty.
some cow calf pairs. The cow that wins the class, I think when you walk up to her and see her, she's a female with a lot of muscle and thicknesses throughout, and very refined and cinnamon type female when we look at her, and she's very fresh when we look at her today, and she's got the right look to her when you're looking at her in this class today. She's long in that hip and just a uniform, balanced individual. Then you come up to the heifer in second, you change up a little bit of type. A female, you like the amount of muscle and thickness and balance, and she raises a nice heifer calf inside. She just doesn't quite have the overall hip as the heifer that's winning the class today. The heifer that comes next, the heifer in third, a long-bodied heifer, big structured female. I think when we look at her today, we'd just like to see her probably with more like overall volume and capacity as the heifers in front of them. She just doesn't quite have the overall look of the females in front of her. The next heifer that comes to us is a moderate type female, a female that you see, she's getting a little heavier in that front end, a female you just like
Hey,
to
Shelby, glad
turn
to
around
see
and
you
extend
watching
around just a bit
us.
more,
And
get rapidity
Carlitos,
higher in this
Carlos
class.
McDonald,
The
glad
next
to see
heifer
you
that comes to
watching.
us, the rusty heifer, really nice eye profiling female when you see her on the side view.
Oh, I am
A
so
female
glad,
to me, I
Murray,
just
that
want her
you
to balance
could,
out more
watch
and
it.
be able to smoother and easier on the move. We come on down and just like to change up some structure and types of these females. A good set of females from top to bottom.
I am so glad you guys are watching, for those of you who can't be here with us. And
Thank you very
Carlos,
much, Mrs. Swanner,
wish
for
you
the
were here.
overview, ladies and
Shelby,
gentlemen.
wish you were here.
Now
Clay
ready to
SB,
bring
wish you
in
were
our
here.
final
Hannah, for sure
class
wish
of
you were here.
trainers today.
And
This is
Murray,
class
sure wish you were
23,
here too.
your
Wish all of you guys were
age
here.
heifers that are
Okay,
born
so let's talk about who won that class. So the class winner
First to
was
the end of
the
April
Miss V8 671
2017.
over 8, and she is a Mr.
And
V8
Shirley
458 over
this
7
time,
daughter
the
out
results
of Miss
from class
V8
22
917. She is shown by Walters Livestock and owned by Walters Livestock. And our second place winner was AT Miss Izzy Manso 642 over 7, and she is a Mr. V8 458 over 7 daughter out of CT Lisa Manso. And I'm going to guess that that is AT Brahmins. And so AT Brahmins, we just want to remind you guys that AT Brahmins has a sale coming up on our online sale site. So AT Brahmans has their fall born prospect sale April 13th through 14th. Oops, sorry, let's get that gray senior part off of there. So that is AT Brahmans has a fall born prospect sale coming up on bestcattlesales.com. If you want more information, stop by the booth and we can sign you up so you can bid online. And we are back live in the arena for the gray senior division classes. Is this our last one? Yep. This is our last gray senior division. Hey, Carlitos, I'll be in Mexico soon and we'll visit. Oops, sorry, this is not red. This is gray. Gray senior division classes. This is our last gray senior division class. Looks like a huge class with some great cattle. So really good cattle all the way through to the very end. Awesome cattle here.
And their progeny, and you're in the...
Hey Billy Estrada, glad to see you watching. I'm thinking I saw you yesterday. I'm thinking you're still probably here, but maybe watching just online.
And we'll be staging for our senior division on the red side in just a few minutes, so be listening for those calls. We'll need our first and second place females on the red show, classes 20, 21, and 22, to report to staging.
Hey Terry Hancock, glad you are watching. I am so glad you guys are enjoying watching. Really makes my heart warm. And just want to say thank you to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo has been kind enough to let us have a little corner of the arena so we can have a live feed throughout the day. It really has helped us tremendously. They did that because they knew some exhibitors were having trouble with visas. I mean, some people that wanted to come watch were having trouble with visas. There was some bad weather in Tennessee and other places throughout the world, so there's a lot of travel disruption. And so we are so pleased that Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is so very exhibitor friendly and made sure that they wanted people to be able to watch it on the Brahman Journal Facebook page. You can also watch it. We will be posting it up for life on our YouTube channel. So this will be also on our YouTube channel next week. And don't forget, Show Champions is the professional and official photographer here. So you can go to Show Champions to get your official show photos. And thank you, Jorge, for telling us that we're doing a good job in the comments. I really do appreciate that. We try to keep up with it. And as you can see, we're putting all of the information in the comments as far as like sire and dam and stuff. And we will be posting live. We will be posting after the live feeds. We'll be posting all the photos of the division champions and reserve champions. So our ring shots of the division champion and reserve champions. Hey Clay Powell, glad you could join us, watching us. I saw you earlier today, so I'm sure you're here somewhere. So this is the final class of the senior division, final class of seniors. And then we'll move into the red senior division championship, and then we will be going into grands and reserves. So pretty exciting. It's been a great day today. Couldn't have done it without my team. We have Mandy Chambers McDermott sitting next to me. Mandy's been with the Brahman Journal for a long time. She's just saying a long time. She's tired. And then we have Brandolyn Bishop, who has been shooting photos for us for a couple years now in the arena, and she covers shows across the USA. And we have Lizzie. Lizzie is our other redheaded child that we really like. Lizzie just started just this year, and she's been super helpful. We have Iran Ramos back in the booth. We have Maciel in Nicaragua doing the results. We have Emiliato keeping us straight and working on all the stuff that we need to get done, making sure we get everything and all our deadlines met for all the other work that we do. I think she's working on a few logos, and I think even some cattle feed bag designs or some feed designs. So thank you for my team. And oh, I would be very remiss to forget Amy. Amy does everything. Anything office-wise, money-wise, all the accounting and everything. So thank you to my team. They allow me to do my little thing that I like to do, and they just keep me in line. All right, we are down to the last 4, it looks like. Yep, we're down to the last 4. It looks like we have a V8 here at the top. Then we have a Moreno sitting second, and it looks like Stelly is getting pulled up. I'm not sure what order he's going to place these guys in, but these are going to be our top 3. And Stelly is going to be second in class. We just love Stelly, so congratulations to her.
In our class of cow-calf pairs, I think a powerful set of cows. When you get down looking at these animals, the cow-calf pair we're going to win the class off with the older heifer calf inside, I think is pretty phenomenal in this lineup. When we look at them, they've got some depth of body and overall size to them. When we look at them, they're clean made. They're females that you can tell that are liking our design and early in production and doing a good job raising a calf that's about 5 to 6 months old inside. Then we come to the next cow in line, the gray cow. She's a long-bodied heifer. I think when you get to looking at her and analyze her, she doesn't quite have the overall hip as that heifer that's winning the class today. Pretty good female in her own right. The cow that comes in third, a moderate type cow, heavy bone cow with a lot of muscle and thickness. Today I just like to see her smoother over that top to compete any higher in the class. The next cow that comes around, the rusty cow. A nice individual. When you see her, just a little bit harder, I think, in her shape and kind today. When you see her, I'd like to see her probably milking just better when we look at her today as far as the milking ability on that calf. The next cow that comes to us, I like her moderation. I like the length and her strength and top about her. I think today it's like the heavy cow in front of her. She needs to be a heavier milking type cow, I think, going any higher in this class today. As we sit down and look at these cattle at the end of the class, I think we change up some of their structure and type and some of their teeth size. I know one of them was a 3-teated cow in this lineup, but you want to see a more balanced
and Dale
in
had
this
the
older class
comments.
of
He
females.
was first and second